Hello, hello. Again, it's Qualita, Qualina, and Amoya. Um, Today is Tuesday. What's today's date?
The 17th.
17th, May 17th. And we are happy that you joined us for our 10-minute talk. Guess what? I made some delicious tuna. So one day I'm going to make it live. So I can just give you all the recipe so you can see me watch it. Watch it. So you can see me make it. It's so good. And guess what? I didn't use eggs. It's real good. But anyway, I'm happy you all joined us for our 10-minute talk on Tuesday. So we're going to get right into our 10-minute talk. We've missed you all. Shout back out to us. That's not what I wanted to say. But, yep, let's go ahead.
All right.
Roll those punches.
All right. So today's 10-minute talk of today is what can make your relationship stronger? And I can go first. I guess for me, prayer, communication, going out, being honest with yourself first, and then being honest with your mate. So definitely honesty, trust, being transparent, releasing all of your insecurities, letting your partner know, and yeah, just exploring each other, being real, having fun, cooking together, doing things together,
Making tuna together. That's good.
Yes, what can make your relationship stronger? I would say being more communicative, establishing a good way to communicate and resolve issues, not arguing, hearing each other out, practice active listening instead of active responding, I guess. Having more fun, having more quality time, not just time together, but quality time spent together, being more intimate and active with one another, and keeping other people out of your relationships.
I agree. Keeping other people out your relationship, but also sometimes you do have to seek some advice, but don't try not to put a lot of negative thoughts in your relationship. Now, if you do have a abusive, what are the other ones I'm looking at, where people can be abusive to you? Mentally.
right? Mental abuse is one, right? Physical abuse,
Physical, verbally abusive, just demeaning.
emotional,
Financial.
You know, those type of relationships like that, you do have to talk to somebody. You know, if that person is abusive, stuff like that, talk to people. But I know we are talking about what can make your relationship better. That actually can make your relationship better if you're in an abusive relationship and you talk to somebody, because they're going to help you get out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, ride the road out. But you know what else I thought about to make your relationship better? You actually need sometimes, I'm not, don't look at my brain. You need time to yourself sometimes. Sometimes you need time to yourself. Now look, I'm not saying take a whole month, a whole year, because that sounds like you breaking up, if you ask me. I'm talking about 10 to 15 minutes. You know, like a little me time. That can help you be a better person in your relationship if you take some time out to yourself. You got to first love yourself, because loving yourself is going to help you love that partner. On top of that, too, being adventurous with your partner, you know, going different places. Now me, I like going to the lake, okay? So, me and my dude, I would really want to call him my boo. Yeah, I said
Your
dude.
husband?
Yeah, he my husband, my boo thing, all that stuff. But we went to the lake yesterday. Everybody knows I like the water, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe because I'm Aquarius. I don't know if that had nothing to do with it. But anyway, we went to the water and saw the waterfall. So stuff like that. Oh, play games. You could play games together. Uno, Old Maid. We actually play Old Maid because I bought some, shout out to Chick-fil-A. I had a kids meal from Chick-fil-A, and inside the kids meal, they had these matching cards, and we played them.
And that's fun. Yeah.
Don't.
But I mean, I think in the regard of you saying alone time, yeah, I think it'd be great to maintain your own hobbies and identities away from your partner to just get a breather. And the 10-15 minutes can, for me, can actually be like 3 or 4 hours a day. And you know, your work, you're gonna be away from your partner during your work, hopefully, unless you all work together, you know.
To piggyback off of that though, I think sometimes we as singles begin to get so accustomed of being alone that we kind of value that a little bit more. You know what I mean? And we kind of lose sense of not being selfish with our time or being selfish with our time. So as singles, we do have a long time is great. Definitely a long time. We definitely need a long time as humans just so we can, you know, get ourselves together. But as singles, and I know I'll speak for me personally, sometimes I can be stuck in my ways. Like, look, I don't even feel like being bothered with nobody because I'm just used to, you know, being on my own in my own element. So sometimes being that alone time can get in the way of relationships. It got to be a balance, right?
Yeah, it does. And also, too, when you're with your partner, what can make your relationship stronger? You all said it too. Communicate. You do need to communicate. Communicate, and you pray, and you know,
yeah, definitely prayer. Yeah.
Quit. Just quit messing. I couldn't think of what I wanted to say. So I said that, you know.
Focus on having fun rather than focusing on what's wrong in a relationship. Just have fun, explore life, live life, and don't focus on how you can change the other person.
Yeah. If you are resolved an issue, and I know a lot of people do this, if you are resolved an issue at one point, don't go back to it or say, well, remember you did this that one time when you all already actually resolved it. Now, if it's still an ongoing unresolved issue, of course that's a problem. But if you all resolved an issue in the past, what's the point in dwelling on it in the future once again and again? It's hard to not do so when it's like a trigger in your mind, but try not to. Just, you know, stay away from issues that are already resolved.
Yeah.
Harold said
to fix yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Fix yourself up, and hopefully if you fix yourself up, that person will get the picture like, hey buddy, I'm looking good, how about you? You know?
Yeah, because a lot of times we say, oh, I want to look good for myself, but in actuality we want to look good for our partner too, if we have one. And if we're single, I mean, the honest truth is too, you want to attract a partner. So
Harold said people that have been married but now single can really help because they have been in a marriage. Owen said old maid, so he was referring to that game that you are playing. Sheldon agrees. Sheldon agrees. So yeah, that's basically it. You have to, I think overall, be happy with yourself.
Yeah.
Before you can be happy with someone else. And communication as well. Harold said communication as well.
Yeah, Moya said, what can make your relationship stronger?
And then Harold said enjoying each other totally.
Yes.
So yeah, that's total enjoyment.
And be open to your feelings too. To speak your feelings. Tell your partner how you feel. Don't be, you know how I hear a lot of people say, when I'm with my girlfriend, it feels like I'm walking, or boyfriend, or whoever you're with. It feels like I'm walking on eggshells, you know?
That's not being yourself.
Right.
totally being yourself is having that freedom to communicate. Of course, not disrespectfully, but just
Right.
having that freedom to communicate and be open and honest and transparent about how you feel. That's
Right.
happiness in a relationship also.
Yeah, and spontaneity is a good thing.
Yeah,
Harold said, don't be closed-minded to each other. And that's true.
that's true.
That's definitely true. Be open to things. Try to see it from a different way because everybody thinks differently, right? So just try to see things from a different perspective.
Yeah, and don't be close-minded, but don't allow your boundaries, whatever boundaries you have, keep
Yeah.
those too, because that will keep you happy and keep, you happy in that relationship. So yeah, be open-minded, don't be closed-minded, don't be judgmental, but maintain the boundaries that you want for yourself, your personal boundaries too.
Yeah, and Wanda said communicate and respect each other even during disagreements. And that's true because sometimes we just want to push buttons. I know me personally, being transparent, I can be a button pusher. And sometimes we just want to push those buttons to hit them where it hurts. And that's not always good, especially when you love someone. Owen said communication is key to having a healthy relationship. We don't talk. Learning each other is extremely important. Transparency, exactly. And Harold said, you said a key word, respect. Like I said, overall, just respecting a person's feelings, respecting how a person feels about a situation, even though you don't agree, which in relationships, with any relationship, whether it's mother-daughter, mother-son, sisters, whatever the case may be, boss, anything, you don't always agree, but you got to have that respect for each other. And respect goes a long way in a relationship.
Also repeating back, what the other person said. Sometimes, don't try and be funny. Like, for instance, they said, "Why don't you pick your clothes up off the floor?" And you might say, "So," I'm trying to think how would you say that? You might say, "Sweetie, sir, are you saying if I pick the clothes up off the floor, would that make you happier?" You can say something back like that. It's not how you say it, is what do I always say? It's not what
It's how you say it, right?
It's not what you say,
Right,
it's how you say it.
right?
It's how you say it. So if they're asking you, pick your clothes up, you can come back and say, "Sweetheart, if that's going to make you happy, then I will do that." Instead of saying, "You know what? So you just said pick the clothes up, but you don't pick your clothes up." So then that starts an argument. So active listening, talking back and forth, meaning trying to have an open relationship like you are. Basically,
Harold said a good one, and this is a very, very good one. He said, "Try not to go to bed upset." That's a very good one because that means you got to really sit down and communicate your feelings. And that's a very, very.
What if you got to go to work in the morning?
Try not to go to bed upset.
Then you're gonna be tired at work, but that's true. That's true. You shouldn't go to bed.
Hopefully the day go by fast.
Oh, sure. Because if you go to bed mad when you wake up, that person that's gonna walk past, your desk and say, "You want some donuts, coffee or whatever." You say, "Why would I want some donuts from you?" And that's because you're mad at your partner. So You're right. Don't go to bed mad. Really, don't go to bed mad at anybody, to tell you the truth. That's in the Bible.
Michelle said he going back to bed.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He needs to wake up and talk about it. You need to wake up and talk about it. All right, this was a fun one. If you watched the replay and you missed us live, go back and comment. Let us know some more techniques. And also, Harold said, "You may have had a bad day at work. Please don't come home with it." And that's definitely true. Don't come home and take that off on your partner because that's the worst. Your partner didn't make you mad because your boss did. You know what I mean? So try not to take it out on your partner.
And a lot of times you even said too, relationships could be relationships at work, at home, all those different type of relationships, they do impact your own lifestyle. You can wear your relationships on your face.
Yeah.
You can wear it in the food you eat too. You could wear it on your stomach.
Yeah, like overeating or not eating at all.
You definitely wear your food in your stomach.
Oh, goodness. All right. This was a fun one. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in and watched and commented. As always, if you didn't catch us live, you can go back and watch the replay and comment. And just remember, just love each other. That's what it is. Respect each other.
Give her a kiss. If I
As
was there, I
always,
would give them a kiss.
I bet. As always, remember, build bold, build better, build brilliant, build a brother up, build a sister up.
Bye.
Bye.